Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Trickett, and yes, this is another amazing edition, guys, of Wake Up with Trickett. And as you know, I salute the greatness and the divinity in each and every one of you. Amazing, exceptional, wonderful, phenomenal, loving divine beings. Absolutely. I hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful day. I hope you guys had a wonderful money-making, meditating Monday yesterday, and I hope you're having a better turn it around Tuesday, because trust me, I know there's somebody going through something right now that they need to turn it around, and they've just been anchored in it for way, way, way too long, and it's just time to let it go now. You know what I mean? So hey guys, before I get started, just want to let you guys know real quick, thank you for all your support and for hanging out with me, your likes, your comments, inboxing me, sharing your thoughts and whatnot with me and all that good stuff. And it's all good. That's what I'm here for, right? That's what we're here for, right? We're going to help each other. That's why it's Wake Up with Trickett, because we're all waking up. We're all getting better. We're all helping each other. And with that being said, guys, you can always hit the description bar if you would love to leave a donation. It is highly appreciated. And if you share my video, it's highly appreciated as well. And with that being said, let's just jump right into this. So check this out, guys. What connection are you tied to? What type of connection are you tied to? And you know, we can look at this in all kinds of different ways, right? Like you can look at it in friendships, like a friendship connection. What type of connection is it? A work connection. What type of work connection is it? You know what I'm saying? What type of connection are you tied to at work? What type of connection are you tied to in a relationship? How did you get the relationship? You know what I'm saying? Because everything is going to be connected together. So, what type of person, let me ask you that, what type of person are you connected to in your relationship? What type of person? Are you more happier in your relationship than you are upset? What are you connected to? What have you anchored yourself into? Is it toxic? Are you fighting and arguing every day and you're actually staying in that madness? Are you being abused verbally? Are you being abused physically? Are you being cheated on and degraded, man or woman? What are you connected to? And what have you anchored yourself into that you don't want to go? You don't want to let go, no matter how bad it is. No matter how bad it is. I love him, I love her. You're like, really? I truly believe you do. The problem with that is you just don't love yourself. There's no self-love. That would be the only reason why somebody would anchor their self into some toxic, negative relationship of any kind, would be because they have no self-love. They have low self-esteem about themselves. Probably the person that they're with has beaten all of the self-esteem out of the individual, which now has left them with low self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? And this is the person that he or she is saying that, oh, I can't leave because I love them. That's crazy. How can you love somebody more than you love yourself? How can you put up with abuse? I wouldn't put up with it for 5 seconds, but how? I guess I love myself, but how could you put up with abuse? How could you put up with someone cheating on you, stealing from you? How could you put up with someone not being right by you? But yet and still, you're staying there like you're trying to prove a point, like, watch how much abuse I can take. I don't get it. I really don't. It doesn't make common sense, right? You know that and I know that, right? To stay into something that is toxic doesn't make any sense. To stay into something that is not making you feel good, where you feel bad more than you do. You feel bad more days and nights. You have more bad days and nights than you do good days and nights. But yet and still you stay. Like if this is the trophy piece. This is your life. Like this is how you make your decisions. Is this how you look yourself in the mirror and you make these type of decisions for yourself? Do you feel you're winning by making decisions that go against you? I mean, do you think that this is giving you some type of edge on life, on your future, by allowing abuse to take place, for allowing yourself to be degraded, to be humiliated, and then just stay in that relationship or stay on that job to where you keep getting overlooked, passed over, pushed back, and you're still like, well, I'm just gonna still stay here. They really like me. Isn't it crazy, guys, how we can convince our mind of all of these crazy things when we want to stay somewhere, no matter how bad it is? He's cheating on me. Well, it's all right. He doesn't do it all the time. Really? He stole from me. You'll never steal again. You're one time and you're done. There is no second chances. There is not. I mean, if you drop down to that low vibration of steal from the person you say you love, and then that's a toxic relationship. I'll let the people on that vibration deal with those energies because that's not my energy. So I'm good. And you ought to too. You shouldn't be caught up and anchored into anything that is not making you feel better. Yes, happiness comes from within. I agree. But you have to have also a like-minded counterpart, because if you have a counterpart that's an idiot, you know what I'm saying? Man or woman. And then all you have is a problem on your hand. All you have is unhappiness on your hands and in your life. All you have is misery, a lot of lonely and upset nights. All you have is a lot of resentment that you're holding in and trying to mask by saying, oh, everything's all good. Or, hey, bro, it's all, we're working it out. And you're not working out anything. You're fighting. You guys are probably going at it because there's no real love there. It's a false love. And you're trying to make false love look like real love, which doesn't make any sense because it's not going to work. But I guess when your thoughts are distorted and you make bad choices to stay in toxic friendships, relationships, on the job that's toxic, and you make excuses why you can't leave. You make excuses why you have to stay. You make excuses why you have to take that abuse. but you call it something else. Dress it up and make it look good for me. You spray a little cologne on it, a little perfume on it, put a little makeup on it, and you're like, oh, okay, it doesn't look bad no more. Now it looks like something new, and it's really not nothing new. It's still the same negative energy that you've been dealing with, but you're just trying to dress it up a little bit because you're trying to have a good day. you know, you're trying to have a good day with your negative karmic energy. Because a karmic is someone that doesn't have your best interests at hand. A karmic is someone that you don't even need to be with. This is your liars, your cheaters, you don't even know who they are because they wear so many different masks, because they have different personalities, because they're lost, because they're broken. What are you anchored into? What have you connected and tied yourself into? Is it making you a better person? Do you wake up with a smile? Like, you know what, today's a great day. Or do you wake up and roll over and look at the person you're with and you're like, oh my gosh, you're telling me this isn't a dream? This is reality? I'm still stuck. I'm still stuck in this nightmare. Yeah, until you get up and walk out, or get up and drive away, or get up and just do what you have to do. If you're a woman and you let somebody hit on you, and then you have issues. I love you, but you have issues, serious issues. That and probably no brothers. I mean, really. And then the guy that you're with, and if he's like that, I mean, really, what did you pick? Somebody with mommy issues. Mommy issues. These type of guys will probably, 9 times out of 10, will never knuckle up with a real man. But then that's why their energy is low vibration, and they end up attracting a low vibrational woman. And unfortunately, you have 2 low vibrational people hurting each other, claiming to be stuck to each other. And one is always going to get done worse than the other. It's just the way it works. One's going to always get done worse than the other. So why would you stay in that? Why would you find somebody stole from you and then you're like, okay, give me your sad story and let's do it again? Really? Unless you're just desperate to have to be with someone or something, or that individual or something. I mean, I wouldn't understand it. What would make a guy say, oh, so you cheated on me? All right. Well, it's okay. We can work it out, drop a couple tears and, hey, nah, I'm good with you. I'm going to send you love and light and send you on your way back to karmic land. I don't want anything to do with that individual. And you shouldn't either. You know why, guys? Because you should know your self-worth. You should know what you're valued at. A lot of people don't, unfortunately. And that's why they anchor themselves into negative situations. That's why they anchor themselves into negative relationships, negative friendships. That's why they anchor themselves into negative jobs where they haven't been happy in years at. But somehow they mustered up how to continue to keep taking that abuse willfully because, fear, scare of change, scare of leaving. There's always some hidden agenda why somebody's going to take abuse, right? There's always a hidden agenda. I'm scared to leave. The guy that I love so much is psycho. He'll hunt me down. Really? Whatever. Or the girl I want so much, she's psycho, she'll break my windows or whatever. That's that low vibing people. That's that low vibing energy, folks. You want to avoid that low vibing energy. They never come with anything that's worth keeping. They never come with anything that's bringing longevity that's going to be good to you. Your longevity will be misery. You'll be upset when you look and see all the years that you've wasted with this negative energy, man or woman. Because we're just talking energies. So, what are you anchored into? What type of conversations are you anchored into? What type of conversations are you connected to? Or do they boost you? Do they uplift you? Do they motivate you? Do they encourage you? If they don't, and then what are you talking about? What is your conversation? What's your dialogue like? Hi, Darla. It's been a long time. I mean, like, what level of conversation are you even on? You know what I'm saying? What is that going to sound like? I think everyone needs to look in the mirror and do an evaluation of themselves. And you need to ask yourself some tough questions like, do you even love yourself? And if you're anchored into something negative, you got to ask yourself why. And you have to be honest. Am I here because I'm broke and I need this person's money? Am I here because I'm afraid to go anywhere else? Am I here because I'm afraid to leave because I'm with Mr. or Miss Psycho person that if I leave, they got that graveyard love. If I can't have you, nobody can have you. I'm just saying. If you're tied to anything like that, get out of it as fast as you can, guys. Get out of it as fast as you can because it's not serving you. And you deserve to have love. And you deserve to be respected. And you deserve to have a companionship and compatibility. And you deserve to have that trust and faithfulness. You deserve to have someone honest, right? Yeah? So stop selling out when you haven't came across that individual yet, that energy yet. Stop selling yourself short for these negative energies that you already know is no good, that you already know is not going to be long term, and you already know there's no stability and they're not bringing nothing to the table that you can bank on, that you can anchor into. And you know this. So why make negative choices that's only going to cost you in the long run? And it's only going to take from you your energy, your time. Why? Who is worth all of your sorrow? Who is worth you giving up all of your energy to? Who is worth you taking that abuse day in and day out for? Who is worth you arguing and fighting all the time? And you're low vibrational and the other guy or girl is low vibrational. And that's your normal now. Now you got to go to work and try to act like you're normal, but you really got issues, mental blocks. Need to be sitting on somebody's couch. Need to be working those type of issues out, yeah? Instead of trying to, put a little paint on it and, dress it up and make it look good for me. And you're dressing up what? Something that's not good for you, something that's not serving you. It's best that you cut it, and even if you had to be alone, it would serve you better than to be with an individual, than to be with an energy that is not treating you right, that is not compatible to you, that is not your yin and yang to you. Because happiness is going to come from within, from you. So you can't look for nobody else to make you happy, because that's going to come from within. But you can have someone that can enhance what you already have, because what they're bringing to the table, it elevates you. You elevate him, he elevates you. You both elevate each other because you have that good vibration and you're walking in that high frequency. Something low vibrational people don't have a clue of what that means, of what that even feels like. Their love is like, I love you until you piss me off, and then I'm cussing you out, calling you everything under the sun. And then after, oh, I'm sorry, let's make up. Yay. You keep playing that retarded game. Like you have all day and all night. Like if you control how long you're going to live. Like if you can control if tomorrow's promised, but you'll waste it on playing these low vibrational games with these low energetic people. That's crazy. Know your worth. Know that you are a king or a queen, and if it's anything less than that, and that you need to know your worth. If it's anything less than that, and then you don't know who you are yet, so you're going to take it. You're going to put up with the cheaters. You're going to put up with the liars. You're going to put up with someone stealing from you. Yeah, you will. I guarantee you will. You will. And you will make excuses to stay there. You will put up with all of it. Because when you enter into that negative state, you're going to carry out all the attributes of that negative state, because you, with your free will, chose to live a life of low vibration and deal with low vibrational partners or jobs or relationships or, friendships even. Learn to protect your energy, guys, so you can heal whatever is broken inside. If you are in a situation to where you have anchored yourself into some negativity, some low vibrational karmic type of living, you're not happy. You're sad more than you are happy. You're making every excuse in the world. It's just life, and this is just the way it works, and whatever you tell yourself, right, to stay in that nightmare, whatever that is. But you shouldn't want to stay there. You shouldn't want to be a part of that. You should want peace. You should want to be happy, right? Yeah, right. So look, guys, I'm going to leave it there. All I'm saying to you guys at, I don't know, it's probably like 2:35, 2:40 in the morning. I was outside. It had snowed earlier. So I got my jacket on because it was cold when I came back in. But anyway, you should want to anchor yourself into something that is going to elevate you, benefit you, suit you in a way that where you don't have to sleep with one eye open because you can't trust. You don't have to hide your purse or your wallet. You don't have to check somebody's phone because you have no trust. You don't have to drive around like a bodyguard, like a security guard. I got one of those. You don't have to drive around with your girlfriend, spouse, or whoever you have trust issues with everywhere they go because you have trust issues. And then the person that puts up with that, I wouldn't put up with nobody monitoring me like that. What am I, in prison? You take you, your low vibrational lifestyle and mindset, and deuces. I don't want any part of it. I wouldn't. Because what type of happiness would you have? What type of joy would that be? Every 5 minutes, where are you at? I don't believe you. Let me hear somebody. You're like, what the heck? So anyway, guys, we have what, 25, we have 25:30 on the clock right now. I'm gonna let you guys go. Um, just be careful on what you're anchoring yourself into. And if you guys have put yourself in a negative situation, get out. Get out. I don't care if you have to run. I don't care if you have to burn the place down. Not literally. I'm just saying, I don't care what you have to do, but you get out. You get out. You treat it like you would food that you didn't order at a restaurant. Do you eat it? First thing you say is, I didn't order this. What is this? I didn't order this. Here, take it back. I don't want it. Isn't that what we say? Absolutely. And with that being said, guys, keep that in mind. Make sure you make you first. Make sure you love you first. Because if you can't love you first, then how are you going to be able to love anyone outside of you if you are not loving yourself in a healthy way? Really? So with that being said, guys, you guys are all amazing. I salute the greatness and the divinity, as always, in each and every one of you, divine, amazing, exceptional, wonderful beings, because that's who you really are. And that's why I always drop that seed in there on you. So eventually, one day, it'll grow. You'll look in the mirror and you'll know who you are. You'll know what your worth is. And you won't be putting up with no slackers. You won't be putting up with no Jezebel. You won't be putting up with nothing that does not serve your best interest. And with that being said, guys, peace.